I woke up in a cold sweat from a dream I once had. Confused, so I turned the views to a pen and pad. But I was kinda mad since I had a few more hours to sleep. But peep, I woke up with a clear image of who to keep in the distance and continue with persistence of this dream that I'm living. Ironic, I called it a dream, but a dream told me my future. Cause Superman died, but it wasn't Lex Luthor who killed him, or even a supervillain. He got killed in front of his own building. Chillin', let me explain. He gained fame becoming a hero. He saved them cause he loved them, not because of De Niro. But soon they labeled him a weirdo, cause the man of success takes his own steps, not the ones on a clear road. And that's because he's a follower of none, so the category he's placed has a population of one, his own. Although he's also loved in his home, jealous people try to hang a price over his dome. So he's alone and falsely exalted on the throne, cause the ones he saved never saved no one on their own. So they don't know what it's like late at night to be going home, and the drug dealer's the only one who picks up the phone. Cause the way they found out that Superman died is a civilian got robbed and no one showed up for the crime. Word. It's fucked up. Nobody even cared until he wasn't there. Yeah. Now Lois Lane was his bitch, but she slept on the couch. It's cause things between Superman and her ain't work out. She wanted time and affection, and he offered none. But what's fucked up is that was Superman number one, the one he loved and adored and told his dark fears and trusted with everything for some hard years. But history reappeared, cause Superman was a player. He used to get drunk and bag sluts with the mayor. But Lois knew cause she loved Clark who wrote the paper, not the town hero or the rescuer or saver. Even though we rescued her and saved her, it's the superpowers that overpower the man and make a player. And out of everybody you would think that she knew, cause when shit got thick she abandoned him too. It's ironic cause Superman flies but Lois flew.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes I am.
Yo. So peep right, one night after a fight, Superman lit up under the street light. The cops ain't bother him, but they made a few jokes. So Superman continued walking home while he smoked until he saw the mayor and Lois holding hands. He rubbed his eyes cause he was high and looked again. She put out a hand and wiped the blood off his chin, crying while the mayor stood there with a grin. Superman took it in and he knew that he wasn't safe, but Lois stabbed him with kryptonite before he could escape. Wait, he's bleeding, barely breathing. He looked Lois in the eye and asked the reason. And Lois said, look, I love you, Clark, but once you started saving them, everything fell apart. I don't know where to start, but I know where to end. While the mayor stood smiling and she pointed at him and said, he's the one who told me that you broke my heart, and he's the one who holds me while I have crazy thoughts. He said you cheated on me from the very start, which was a lie, and Superman's eyes got dark. He let out a cough and said, Lois, how could you? But Lois looked back, heard and said, why would you? And now Superman's dying, cause the ones he trusted with everything had been lying in alliance. And it's a shame, cause he won't be saved. And tomorrow for different reasons he'll make front page and a grave. The headline will say Doomsday with a picture of Lois Lane on the side that says engaged.
This is Snapper Carr returning to our continuing coverage of the death of Superman. I'm here at First Metropolis Cathedral, where just hours from now, services will be held for the world's greatest hero. In addition to friends, colleagues, and loved ones, heads of state from over 400 countries are expected to attend today. In the streets of Metropolis, as in cities all over the world, thousands have gathered to pay their last respects to the Man of Steel. Our all-day live coverage will conclude following Superman's ceremonial interment later this evening. Afterwards, our panel of commentators and pundits will debate the question on everyone's lips: without Superman, can there be a Justice League? Our coverage of the death of Superman will continue.